Okay, first up, Josh Graham.
Armando, yesterday Coach Davis said, without a doubt, you're the ACC Player of the Year. How would you describe the level of confidence you're playing with right now?
Yeah, well, I saw Coach said that, and I feel like when I'm playing at this high of a level, I could definitely be the best player in the ACC, but not just even me. Y'all saw Leaky today. He held one of the best scorers in the country to 2 points, and I feel like he could be ACC Defensive Player of the Year, and I just wanted to shout out Leaky because, he did a tremendous job today, and it would have been a lot closer game if he didn't take Devoe out the game, and it was just huge. Devoe had, 6 turnovers, 0 assists or something like that. It was huge, so just want to shout out Leaky on that. That was big time.
Thank you.
CL?
Yeah, Armando, what would you say has kind of opened up for you these past 2 games, being able to have career highs on both games?
I'll just say just my teammates being so good, just the way we shooting the ball is just freeing me up even more and more, just allowing me to get more one-on-one plays, and I've just been playing even harder than I already been playing, so I would say that's what's been helping me the most.
And what did you feel like when, the crowd gives you an ovation coming out of the game? That's the first time that's happened for you here, right?
Yeah, it feels great just getting an ovation and just the Carolina fans being happy again and just being able to play in packed gyms like this is a lot of fun.
PJ Morales?
Hey, Armando. So I'm just curious kind of what the mindset on the defensive end was. Obviously, you had a fantastic game, but a lot of that starts with the defense holding, like you said, a guy like Michael Devoe, 20-point-a-game scorer that low. Like, what was the mindset with y'all coming into this with guys like Devoe and Usher who can all put up points?
Yeah, well, we know Devoe, one of the most dangerous scorers, in college basketball. So just coming in, we did a good, Coach Lebo, he did a good job of giving us a good scout on Devoe. And like I said, Leaky did a great job, and we threw Justin at him. And not having Ant today, we just needed them two to really step up. And we knew Leaky wouldn't really get a breather today, and he just did an amazing job. And that just really helped us because a lot of their offense is through Devoe. So just taking him out just made it a lot easier for the rest of us.
Adam Smith?
Sorry.
Armando, you mentioned, playing harder, which I know might sound simple to some people, but it requires, you to put in the effort. What sort of conscious decision was that? Did you talk to anybody about that? I don't know, coaches or teammates, like about playing harder and trying to just simply work hard for your points and rebounds down there?
Yeah, well, it was just more in specific areas. I think defensively and rebounding, I play as hard as I can, but just having the maturity to just be hard. Playing hard every play in terms of like setting screens and doing little stuff like sealing and things like that. The stuff that most people don't really see. Just playing even harder in those areas, I feel like has been helping my game. But I feel like every game I play hard, but just taking it to a next level with those type of things.
What would you say was the bigger missed opportunity? The dunk that you missed there when you had the running start, the left-handed dunk, or the three, because it was open too?
Definitely the dunk. I feel like that could have been a really big play.
Thank you.
Sorry, PJ, I didn't mean to cut you off. Did you have another question, PJ?
Oh, yeah. All I was going to ask was when you saw Justin get that block on Devoe, close to the end of the first half, like what was the feeling running through there?
It was huge. Devoe, he's so crafty around the rim. He's good at pump faking. He's one of those guys, kind of similar to James Harden. It's really hard to block his shot because you never know what he's doing. And, that was a big-time play by Justin, and I feel like going into half that gave us a lot of momentum.
Appreciate you. Thanks, Matt.
Okay, last 3. Austin, go ahead.
Hey, Armando, there were a couple stretches tonight where you really, were dominant out there and, your team really started to pull away. I was just kind of wondering, what you think the team's ceiling is when you're playing like you were tonight.
Yeah, I don't really know how to really pinpoint our ceiling, but we could be a really great team when we playing hard and playing at this level. And it was great that we won, but I'm not satisfied. I was happy with the performance, but I really want to win. So I'm not gonna just hang my hat on one game. I wanted to keep continuing, and then I'll be a little happier.
Andrew Jones?
Hey, Armando, one of the challenges you guys have had a little bit this year is having a consistent mindset going into games regardless of the opponent. And Hubert talked a little bit about that yesterday, about how what happened at Notre Dame and what happened against Tennessee and a couple other games cannot happen again. You guys didn't have an issue with that tonight. How much does that show some of the growth that you guys have made as far as how you approach games?
Yeah, Coach Lebo, he gave us one of our keys to the game today was having the maturity to go out there and play hard and not be fat and happy with our win we had versus UVA, which was a big win. I mean, today I feel like we took a step in the right direction, just showing maturity to go out there and play. I mean, it's easy to go out there and play when we got a lot of fans in the gym and it's all packed and hype, but we got a big opportunity coming on Tuesday, I think, versus Miami, and we got another chance to show how mature we can be, and that'll be a big-time game.
Thank you.
All right, last one, Isaiah Lucas.
Armando, could you just talk about how big RJ was for you guys, especially in the first half with 16 points?
Yeah, RJ, I knew he wanted to come out this game and just kind of impose himself because he struggled a little bit versus UVA, and I mean, it was huge. Him coming out in the first half and just heating us up for us, and I mean, it carried on into the second half, and RJ playing big like that, I mean, it's helpful and just says a lot about our team, how we got so many different guys that can score at a high rate, and it could be anybody's night, and I feel like that's a good thing.
Thanks, Mondo. We'll get